Right guys, just a quick video on how to set up your battery chargers for use with the Satchel Charge LifePO4 battery pack. Okay, so as you can see here, I've got a 12 volt power supply. I've got the Turnigy Accucell 680 watt battery charger, and I've got my battery pack. So before we plug the battery pack in, let's just power on the power supply, and you'll see the battery charger wakes up and goes to the default program, which on mine appears to be LifePO Balance Charge. Now obviously these packs, this thing is a LifePO4 pack, so we need to change the battery type, and we also need to change the charge type. So let's begin. So first of all, we press the type button once, and that will take us into the top level menu to the battery / program, and as you can see, it's set for LifePO battery. So we press the plus key once. It's now set at Life battery, which is what we actually want. So we can press the start enter key. Alright, now we've got Life Balance Charge, and we don't want to charge via the balance port, because these battery packs are internally balanced by the BMS. So leave the balance cable disconnected if you've got one, and you want to change the program type using the status keys, plus and minus here. If you press it once on the plus, it will go to Life Charge. So that's all good. Now it's ready to actually connect. Alright, now we've got the battery pack connected. We can now double checking that we've got Life selected here and Charge selected here. We can hit the start button, and you'll see the charge rate indicator is starting to flash, and at the minute it's set for 4 amps. Now you can lower this and raise this using the plus and minus keys. So if yours says something other than 4, please set it at 4. This way you'll be under the 80 watt maximum threshold, and your battery charger will last just a little bit longer. So the next thing is, obviously we need to set the charge voltage. Now this is this bit here. At the minute it's set to 13.2, which is 4S, and this is a 4S pack. So if we press if we press the start enter key again, that moves across. Now you can see that the 4 is blinking, and again you use the plus and minus keys to set the charge voltage. Now it's important that you don't go any higher than 4S, otherwise you'll be putting far too many volts into the pack. You need to set this at 4. Don't set it at 3, 2 or 1, because you'll not be putting enough in. It needs to be set at 4S. So once you've got that set, now you can press the enter key again, and it stops flashing. So next thing, press it and hold it. It'll do a battery check. This is what you've set, this is what it's detected, right? And if you don't press enter quick enough, it just goes back to here. So do that again, battery check, press the enter key again, right, and off we go. So as you can see, it's doing LifePO4, it's the charge cycle, this is the charge current in real time, this is the charge voltage in real time, this is the number of milliamps that are going into the pack, or have gone into the pack, sorry, and this is the elapsed time. That noise you can hear is simply the little fan here spinning up because there's a load on the charger. Okay, let's leave that to charge. Okay, what you can see now is that the charge voltage has got to 14.4 or thereabouts, and what the charger is doing now is it's ramping down the current to keep the pack at 14.4 volts. So the next stage in the charge process is the constant voltage sequence, previous being constant current. You can see so far we've had approaching 1470 milliamps transferred into the pack, and the current continues to fall, but the voltage is maintaining at or around 14.4 volts. Okay, so the charge cycle has finished. We've got 1542 milliamp hours in the pack, an elapsed time of 32 minutes and 5 seconds, and a terminating voltage of 14.38. So all we need to do now is press the stop button, which stops the cycle, and you return back to the program start. Okay, all that remains to be done now is disconnect the battery and turn off the power supply, and that is it. This concludes this instructional video.